OJ.
This podcast episode is brought to you by Itopia Life Herbals, where cannabis and culture combine for a one-of-a-kind experience. Visit them at 10A West Kings House Road, just across from Canadian Embassy. Also follow them on Instagram at Itopia Life, or visit their webpage at itopialife.com for latest info on strains and merch. This podcast is also brought to you by
Lothian's Boutique. Follow them on Instagram at Lothian's Boutique, and you can check them out at 23 West Stradeway in Portmore. And you can use my code Ariane10 to get 10% off your next bundle purchase.
Also, say big ups to Sha'Carri Barbers for the sharpest of cuts. Shing! Hit up Sha'Carri Barbers located at 9 Branchtrough Square. Steve, big up your damn self. Can follow him right there. Remember the 5% discount out there. People just say Onara send you. And you get that, you see me? Also, big up our patrons. DB, Tamagod, Richard Vaughn, and new $30 patron, Zach E.
Wow.
You see me? Big up all our patrons, but them four especially, you see me? If you want to become a patron, you can do so at patreon.com/fixja. There you get bonus content, exclusive content, first access to content. You can go there, and also if you just want to support us, all right? Big up all our patrons. Of course, people, the Fix merch, get the black tee with the white logo, the blue tee, the faded logo, the Fix mask, the Fix mug, and the Fix Things merch, all up at the store at teespring.com /stores the Fix JA. Let's get into the news that's been ruling the news cycle this week, it seems, no?
About Shakanda?
About Sha'Carri.
That's extreme.
Reach.
Yo, what else?
What a reach.
Yo, that people, they are pre-first, so they're here to start something like that. Steroids are cool.
I knew that bitch was
Yo, but just knew it. Yo, and that everybody in Jamaica did that thing. Don't deny it. Well, all that people say, yeah, man, I must stop. She did cokehead. Yeah, man, she a drug cheat, steroids. We all thought it.
Yeah.
You see me when the news broke that, yo, she get banned, or she may be banned for substance
I didn't
abuse.
think that. I was like,
that
already?
was the first thing that was,
that
reported.
was quick.
Yeah. Look how them are hype her up. I know.
So that was quick.
Look how she just get tested for drugs, I know. Yeah. Jughead.
Wow, that's extreme.
I'm just saying what the people them initially thought her, but then it was revealed that they found traces of THC marijuana in our system. For the recently concluded U.S. trials. I was run last month. Yeah. When she run the wind assisted 10-6. Let's not forget that as well. And she run a 10-8-6
but
in the final.
They adjusted it, didn't they? They adjusted it.
Yeah, but that time they don't come because the wind, too much wind.
Yes.
When she run a 10-6 and the same as. It was 10-6-4. Either way, none of our shits counted now because that all gets swept aside because of this drug test. So, first of all, shout out to Angelo of the Gleaner. He was the first. The Gleaner was the first to report this story. Because when I see that story, I say, wait, the Gleaner alone have this? Because I start look all about the trusted news sites, them trusted sports news site, them nothing. You see, I go Bleacher Report, I go ESPN Sports Center, I go Complex, I go all about nothing. Gleaner. I said, right.
Look at Jamaica.
Look at us getting the scoop. The scoop it hot.
Look at us.
Cause then other people start carrying it now and say, yo, as per the Gleaner, as first reported by the Gleaner. I'm like, shit. Yeah, so big ups to Messina. He was Messina when I used to write at Gleaner when I was yet an intern, a little sports intern, sports writer intern at the Gleaner.
The shade room was like, we cannot confirm.
Yeah, like, I must say, I saw little Jamaica newspaper, so I don't really know for sure. But based on what them I say, they'll find, you see me, some shit in our system. But turned out to be true. They did indeed break the story. And yeah, from then it was just a wildfire just catch. And yeah, as it was revealed, it was for marijuana. And the fallout from that, at least the initial fallout that I saw, was sympathy and to say that this is for Chris, just marijuana, at least from the US/African American side of things. Make that clear as well. While we was like, yeah, that bitch did drugs. Oh God. But then marijuana then, yeah, but that bitch broke the rules. So yeah, we still not care. But you don't know, them dominate the media cycles and the opinions, as we said, that range from, you see, oh,
Let
stupid.
that girl run.
Let that girl run. If it's not crack, let her run track.
Who rhymes?
That's what the people did that say. If I not track, if I not crack, let her do track. And then she did the interview, and she basically took responsibility. And see how she knows the bad, but she did it for cope with the loss of her mother, her biological mother, which it was revealed past through VR reporter. Yeah, which is fucked up. But she claimed responsibility to her actions and say, yeah, I accept it. Not without basically bashing her teammates and throwing a little shade at Shelly, as she's been doing
What she
for
say?
quite some time. But you never catch it?
Which shit, no?
So she say, yo, this was a shade to the teammates. So she say, yo, this will be the last time the US
Would the win,
US
a win or something?
the US won't have a chance to win gold medal.
Oh, she
Yeah, the
said
100.
that.
She said that.
What?
Basically, she
Never
did on her
said that.
teammate. Yeah, man.
Yeah, too, but
Mr. Things
Yeah, man.
Mr. Things somebody
I'm probably paraphrasing, but essentially that's what she said. So
Okay.
it's the last time we now have a chance to win gold in the 100.
Okay.
You see me? So I'm like, yo, your teammate them down the road, like, oh, them feel all this. Alright.
What's
So,
that? What she said? This bitch.
yo, you can see so she up. And that's why we not take on to her, no? Because we see some little things what them nah see. You see me over so. And she just say, yo, she said she have games in her unlike other people.
She has games.
Games, as in she have championships, she have Olympic
'cause
games.
she younger.
She said, unlike that old bitch, Shelly. Yo, no, catch it. Man, you're supposed to catch them.
No, me catch the shade, man.
She
Catch the
said, yeah, she said,
shade.
I have games in me unlike other people.
Ooh.
So Shelly never win.
No, but she
But she
basically
say, yo,
said-
your time are done, my
Yeah.
time is now.
Well, obviously, like no, that's facts.
But even in Shelly's time coming to a close, she still would have done, sir.
Well, yeah, we know that.
We know that. You see me, I'm just tell you personally that the biggest thing I'm sad about here. Because I don't want to have a run. Because I wanted her to shut up and humble.
I did want to see that.
That hot girl here. This ratchet person. You see me?
You have a problem with that?
Yo, I just don't like her, yo. I say, yo, me see her bust man, the scene, and me say, oh, them did the hype her up. I say, yo, we can't allow Shelly to lose this person, yo. Cannot. She a point pan clock. And no broke no world record. Who does that? The only time you point pan the clock when you broke a record, you know? You don't point pan the clock in a semi-final. I ain't no broke a record. You see me, so all them little things I say, I don't like this girl, I don't like her.
That she
Don't
hype,
like
man.
her. She hype your fuck.
Bolt hype.
Yo, Bolt is a showman. Bolt is charisma. Bolt.
You so it different from men and
No,
women.
it is.
This-
No, it's not different from man.
different.
Yo, alright.
Are you kidding
You say,
me?
I want to turn this a man versus woman
But
thing
that's
now.
what you're doing because
No,
Bolt is. You're saying Bolt is a showman because I'm saying it hype and you said it hype, but I'm saying it could be she could be a showwoman too.
No, she hype because she takes shots at her opponent, which Bolt does not do unless he might defend himself. Bolt never yet go time away for this in fellow competitor them. Only when they say something about him, I'm have a clap back, which are very well calculated and timed,
Yeah.
by the way.
All right, I'll give you that.
Bolt never yet go time away for this in fellow competitor and go out a bag of bossiness.
Right?
Bolt is a showman. Him knows that people pay them money to come see him and him give them a show.
It kind of sound like you're out of breath.
You know what I mean? Well, this girl has taken little pot shots at Shelly and over past couple
Even when
months.
she do her interviews, like she just
she take the shot them and we see them. You see me? So don't try conflate issues now. Alright. So with all that being said and all the reactions, what do you think about the whole situation? And the reaction to it.
Well, I mean, I've been saying it to you over the weekend, and I mean, I've been under the shade room. Mostly Jamaicans that I know, I'd say comment on that to in a way question Americans' viewpoint on the whole situation, because for sure how very myopic they are and very insular. So them always think say like white people are so xenophobic or about nationalism or whatever, but they themselves, like especially Black Americans, can't see beyond their own.
I'm gonna say cut you, but I'm gonna make you finish that.
No, what were you saying?
I'm gonna say not for cut you, but for cut you. Like then they quick for draw the rescue too.
Well, true.
I say about we not support Black. And I like, yo, you remember what me did I say? You remember what me said I went last week or 2 weeks ago? So when Chile go out her bag of feet,
no one said
any Black girl magic here. It only seem Black girl magic only applies when come on to African Americans.
Americans, yeah.
You see me, Americans specifically.
Totally, right.
I couldn't the Caucasian American.
No, me. Well, of course, Black girl magic would be for Black women. But
Yeah,
obviously you're right.
African American women.
African American, Black Americans, not Black Americans. Because again they're very insular and very myopic, so they can't see beyond what they create. So it like. They're saying that she's the fastest woman in the world, and I'm like, what's that? Such a wrong thing to say when Shelly just broke it. Where even what's her name again? The fast girl Jita did have to congratulate her and say, yo, congrats to the goat Shelly, for breaking it and blah 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 blah. And I'm just
I'm interjecting again, Ari. I've watched every sports show seen their takes on this situation. There's about at least 3 of them that said that this Sha'Carri girl was the fastest woman alive.
Get the name right.
I just see how US media work.
Bubble, yeah.
I support what you said. Them are very myopic. Because them see the hype around her now. She has to be the fastest woman in the world. And then I look on the facts.
But such a world sport, because NFL and NBA is very is American based. Like it's mostly American.
And when them win the world champions
in America. But for track and field, again, it's such a global event, a global sport where people around the world are brought into this very, I mean, it's a legendary event. Or
so what I'm saying now is, because the state that she's in,
them start draft for that now.
No, the state, Oregon, it's legal.
Right.
So
I never finished.
So all should be well here, right?
I never finished.
Okay, go ahead, Ari.
So
let's define a little pocket that's right in there, again.
But take over.
To say
all
that,
is well.
Right. So to show that America is very insular and them really only care about what happened in Jamaica, in America.
Yeah, they don't care about what's going on.
Yeah, they don't really care. That is why Bolton in of himself is very impressive, because he has transcended the sport. I mean, bar none, because track and field isn't really a celebrated sport in America. I've seen that, like, track athletes aren't celebrated as NBA stars or NFL stars or even boxing. Like, it's not a celebrated sport. You can probably you can chip in, you can jump in here if you think I'm wrong. All right, Naro.
No, my lawyer.
Well, I guess in my opinion, I don't think
it is. You're right.
Yeah, I don't think that track.
No, only when Olympics roll around.
Right.
I have to do something. You see me? Yeah, I have a something boy. I have to do something
like what
for them.
Bolt did. Like
I like what this girl managed to do.
Whatever.
Because it's not really the feat that she accomplished. Because a fast time sure, but it's not like
in a record breaking.
Just couple months after she run 10.72 early in the season, I think. Which is our record for age. But couple months later, she run 10.63. Just second fastest time ever. Wow. So I would never see the media hype that up. But because of how she carry herself now,
and that girl,
the wigs and the nails and the braggadociousness, even though it could be said so, Shelly been rocking them wigs.
Yeah,
and them
Shelly
thing
wear
that they
colored
look.
hair.
Yeah.
Shelly been that. Just that I say beige. But the queen did, you see me? In terms of, you see me, her style, what she bring to the track and all that. She been doing them things.
For stand
Nothing here. But
But-
she, she bring a little thing and she young and, you see me? So I
But again,
easily created around
brings
her.
ratchet.
Is well, I don't think she's ratchet.
Yeah, man,
and
she ratchet.
I'll never
And she
comment on
give
that.
off that personality. that-
Well, I will never comment on that because I mean, she have a way for this is her self-expression. This is how she chooses to express herself, and I don't think it. I don't comment on ratchet or not ratchet or whatever. Colored hair, not colored hair. It is what it is.
No, we
It's
have no problem with
self-expression,
them,
right? But I just don't like that America is so focused on it, and then for see how they might excuse the behavior or excuse her because she's an American, so quit it. Like, oh, it's just weed. Stop. Like,
Yeah, it's legal in several states.
Like, yes, it's
half
legal.
the states, even though it's legal, just 19. I went since a 30th state.
Well, yeah, illegal in some states, right? Fair and fine, but it's for she's an athlete now. She's a high performing, well, soon to be a professional athlete because she soon be paid. I don't know if she's ever been paid for
Because she Nike sponsor.
right. So she's a professional athlete and there's rules that govern her job.
I can guarantee you if this was Shelly, all we would have cussed. We would have cussed.
If
Shelly,
we-
you know better.
Read with weed, right? If
Yeah,
it
what you
was-
mean?
Yeah.
I said, Shelly, before Olympics,
Yeah.
before Jamaican
Shelly, you
trials,
know better.
Shelly, you know better.
Better.
You've been to do this for years.
But you guys are insensitive. She's going through the loss.
We
of her
wouldn't give a Cause we want the goal and you're the favorite. And you know better. But with this girl, she forget her past. That with elite athletes, we laud them for them ability to overcome adversity, whether it be on the court field and off the court as well. When Jordan did win one ring there, in father did just dead. It's me, I win the championship on Father's Day. You see me? Them type of thing make you be the person that be the cream of the crop. So, me not give her no pass. Yes, I can be empathetic towards her and the loss of her mother. But that not give her excuse for do something stupid.
Rules are rules.
Rules are rules. When me in high school, I'm do something, I broke the rule and the hand on punishment, me vex, yes, but my premium, me shouldn't get catch. Me should have my fault me get catch. You know what I mean? I say, fuck, me suspend, but Jano, me didn't know say our rule, I know say me get catch, but I broke it, me I go suffer consequences. You see me? Rules are rules. I know say it's ironic for saying now with people who don't like follow rules right now, with mask and them thing there. Because we as rules are rules the most I know, you see me? But the Olympic Committee, the sport in which she participates in, have them certain rules. Can
like
some
I
of them
said.
be looked upon and examined and questioned?
Sure.
Yeah, because even the question of is marijuana a performance enhancing drug, that can be argued. But them argue say, it can act as a relaxant, it can do several things for anxiety, and then ban it and say, because the science not that clear, we just say,
Ban.
And the thing is, and like I said, then can't do it none time. Then say you don't do it within competition. So that means 11:59, the day before the competition, and to the end of that day, don't make her find nothing assisted. Don't do it. So the very fact say, she choose to do this now, she's stupid. You see me? And then people are gonna bring up Michael Phelps.
Yeah.
This I wanna hurt
saw
me the
that
most.
too.
Hurt my spirit. I say people fool you fuck. It just take Google, So Michael Phelps did it, and he Yo, first of all, Michael Phelps is suffer a harsher punishment at 3 months he get suspended for. For a lesser thing too. I want picture then see with him. One picture then see with the man with a bang. He might say, that this is not one good look. 3 months.
Yep.
You see me? And the timing different too, because Olympics, they done gone. He done the Olympics. A month after the Olympics. That picture they the leak and then ban him. And people want to compare them two situations. Oh, Michael Phelps got this. They're ready for turn this in our race thing. The African American, they're ready for turn this in our race thing. When it is not. Yo. Sha'Carri just broke the rules, yo.
Another podcast there.
Yo, it's as simple as that.
Yo, I haven't tried Sha'Carri thing in ages, dog. On Instagram, you know, me see with Shade Room, a commenter like, man, that's so stupid. Just let her run and da-da-da. And the Olympics are going to be trash without. And I'm like, wow, like.
That's so far in the tech.
So now she said that too? She threw that little shade that too, you know, say, oh, enjoy the games without me. You know, it's not going to be the same. Some shit like so. Again, throwing shade to all the rest of competitor them who are run. Both would have never said that, Harry.
No, I don't
think both did have gone with certain things with a girl that did have gone, all we would have said, both you can chill still. Like, easy.
Yeah.
Easy.
But then the thing is, I'm thinking, part of the reason why I'm getting into her psyche is because with not to excuse her, but just to get into it to say both transcend the sport. And I'm just wondering if maybe she just thinking that Bolt do that with the puffing of the chest and him going like that. So she probably think that is what she needs to do in order to be. Because so she come out and she's like, I'm that girl now with her catchphrase.
One race, you know, do not.
So no, that Javi, you're not that girl. If you're that girl, it's different. Bolt was that nigga. Him get to do them thing there. You know, this is your first Olympics where you're gonna miss because you stupidly smoke marijuana before. Idiot. You hype up yourself without achieving nothing. You don't do nothing yet. This is Shelly how much Olympics, Ari? Third or fourth? Third. Yo, she's seasoned beyond and that girl that come and go like say she's that girl. You're not. And a them thing that me I talk about, Javs. Yo, as much as there was so much hype around him, both when he was young too, him never did a go on. So him get dumbling quick too. Cause I remember when him go Olympics and never make second round. He run out there first and the people then geet to him. Say, boy, you know worth nothing. Yeah man, you just hype. Remember them time there? Then geet to him, them type of humbling them, they want a girl I get. And she nah go get it.
But she get it in another front way. Well,
but no, the people that are involved in her.
Exactly.
Because they make her feel like she should have gotten away with it. I see a little something this, a little transgression she do. Me don't want the humbling forward. Me don't want she run the 4x1, but it look like she not go run.
No, yeah, them.
I look like fear people them at US body I say nah, we not make that go on. Me don't want she run the 4x1. Me don't want them have a little lead. She and Shelly last leg. Them have a little lead and Shelly just take it and just visibly run past her. Cause that would have show. That would have emphasize say yo, she did a go beat you anyways.
I want 1, 2, 3 and she come like 5th.
Me don't want that too. But since we need to get that, me don't want she run the relay and Shelly run past her. For sure say yo, you did have a chance, my girl.
But
sorry.
I got more in
cause that they must say, they know she would have dusted them on the track. That's why they fight against us. I say, oh.
Because again, they're the only ones. They seem like to be the only ones.
I'm both for boycott.
The only one.
A boycott no matter.
Make a leak whenever I'm in position. I knew I had you so. Boy, I'm grabbing on your toe. Now I gotta do the most. I don't really like the boss. And I'm headed for the deep. Whenever I draw the board, I'll be swimming on your course. Then I'm coming on your shore.
Destiny, destiny, my destiny is God. Watch the energy. All them are gone, them not glad for it. Them will got you for your voice and your melody. And them a pray on the style, cause them want to sing, yeah.
So me put it in, them she likes what I do, flow fans in a yo, she say nobody loves her better, yeah.
Got everything sweeter, little mama sweeter. Coming like a teaser, but I woulda never. Stop. With me time your waist, you coulda wind your waist, and me don't find your place, say you're right side of me.